Hey Ashwanth,
Hey, hi Jerry. Good evening.
how's your progress been over the last month or so, right? Since we last posted an update.
Yeah. So from we are be connecting on generating a browser extension for Gmail using OpenAI. So right now we are in a stage where we can release the pilot version, or I can call it as an initial version of that.
Mm-hmm.
So where we can the user has the more flexibility to add their own API, open API keys. Then they can create compose a message using OpenAI, or you
Okay,
can replay for an existing list of conversation.
that's nice. So it's something which is like a handy tool for creating email and responding to emails. And I'm assuming the responses will be in the context, right, of the earlier
Yes,
responses.
yes.
Okay,
We
that's
have
great.
done
So
some prompt engineering on that to get the appropriate response. So based on the context of the email conversation.
okay, and so how did you do the prompt engineering? Could you take us through that process? What was your methodology of coming up with the right prompt?
So first thing is we want to understand, we want to make the OpenAI or the model what we are using to understand what context what we are setting up.
Mm-hmm.
So on every place, if you are going to create a email reply, there is an email context which is discussed in the previous threads.
Mm.
So as part of the prompt engineering, we give a standard setting a context using a standard format which
Mm-hmm.
we predefined and make to understand that OpenAI model, so that
Mm.
he knows that which is the first email and which is the last email, and on which email that OpenAI needs to get a reply on top.
Okay, got it. And then how did you come up with the right prompt? Do you use ChatGPT to do that? What was your methodology to figure out what the right prompt is and what will work?
Yeah. So uh, first method to verify is using create a text, paste it in such a chat GPT, get the response. Now change the model and get the response from that. Using the same prompt, what is the response that other prompt is giving? So other
Okay,
model is giving. So we did a couple of trial and error method to identify the best suitable prompt which can be used to get the best reply mail on based on the context given.
okay, great. So why don't we get into a demo and see it working, right? I think that would be pretty exciting to see. And maybe let's get into the demo then.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Ashwin. So over to you then. Why don't you take us through a demo of this software?
Sure. So as explained, this generate GPT mail is an Chrome browser extension. Once you download this Chrome extension, you can set it up using inside a Chrome as a browser extension by following this step. So I have already set it up as a browser extension. Then you go to your email Gmail account. Then here it will be available as a first step is to set your OpenAI key and choose the model which you want to generate the response for you. So once you paste your OpenAI key from the, you can get it from the OpenAI dashboard and choose which model you want to select for your response. And you click on submit. The key will be saved inside your Chrome local storage. Now, next step is there are two ways to use this generate GPT mail extension. One is on the while creating a new mail. So
Mm-hmm.
let's try to create a new mail. So when you go to a compose view, there you can see there is a generate GPT extension gets added next to your send button. When you click on this button, there will be a prompt which comes here. So let's say we can add create a birthday wish for Alice. Wish email for Alice. So
Right.
when you click on this submit, the response will be coming. This will be the response which is coming from the OpenAI. So automatically
Right.
it understand the context and it set the email content for you. You
Right.
can edit if needed, or you can click again and update the prompt again and add that details.
Right. That's good.
So
And
another feature is basically to reply to an existing list of conversation.
okay,
So let's take an example where I have invited Jerry for a lunch and discuss about some of the my consulting services. So
right,
uh, and Jerry replied for this context saying that I'll be available on the next day. So when you click on the reply button, similar generate email button will be available here.
right,
So when you click this button, automatically it reads this context and generate the response for you. So it
right,
addresses the correct person and it acknowledges the thing and it give you the exact response what based on this context.
right. So I did not address the fact that I have asked it to change the date, but the other things it was probably maybe
That
you can try
depends,
again.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Let's try
depends
with a
on the
different
model
model.
which you choose. Yeah.
Yeah, just see if with a different model what it responds. Can you change it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. All right, okay. All right, so this I would be happy to meet with on October 15th. Okay, started helping your business grow. All right, so I think that's the slightly different response to what was given there earlier.
Yeah.
Um, cool. So I guess it probably needs a little bit more testing with a few more models and to figure out what the exact right model is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what are the next plans then? Are you going to refine this further, or so when are you publishing this to the Chrome Web Store?
Yeah. So as a next step is to give more context to the model what we choose and
Okay.
identify the best prompt which can be generated based on the existing available conversations. So right now it there are more there it's not addressed properly the correct persons, maybe
Mm-hmm.
that we can improve that prompt engineering part of it.
Right.
So once that is done, we can release to the Chrome store as a initial version.
Right. And where's the code? Is this code available on GitHub?
Yes, so it's available in this GitHub. So we have set up a usage guide here. So you
Okay.
can follow the step to download the zip extension before. Then you can set it up the extension and how to use the extension as I mentioned here, a
Right.
step-by-step guide.
Okay.
So you can follow this procedure to get the response rates.
Great. I think this is great. I will share the link to the GitHub on the description, right, for others who want to actually take a look at it. Maybe others can also extend it, fix issues, whatever, right? Join in. So I think this is a good start. I guess a little bit more can be done to refine it with the feedback and all that. I'm sure you're going to work on that. So what next now? When do we expect this to be in the Chrome Web Store?
Yeah. So I feel like I think other than that prompt engineering piece, I don't feel any other blocker to publish into Chrome Store. Other
Mm-hmm.
than is there any other security or like I'm not seeing anything from the Chrome
Right.
like guidelines is there. So because we are not sharing saving their keys or anything in that
Yeah.
Chrome, like so. I need to check the policies before like is there any other things. So other than that, I'm not seeing any
I
blocker
think
like on
it
the other
should.
than
Yeah, it should
Chrome.
not be because it's a pretty. It's specific to Gmail, right? I don't think there should be any problem from Chrome's side. I think they should get published maybe in a week or so once you submit it. So it's just about you finishing it and submitting it to Google Chrome Web Store, and I think they should publish it after that.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that was good. Good to see all that updates, Ashwant. Uh, what I would look forward to is like this getting published, and then we can actually share the link once that is published, and maybe we can show the final version. But right now, great work. Thanks for sharing it with everybody, and look forward to the next project, right? Which we will soon get started on.
Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot, Jerry, for all the help on that setting up and some of the help on the JavaScript side and prompt engineering side.
Sure. All right. Okay then. Thanks, Ashwant. Bye bye.